Pokemon, Digimon, we're all Mons, can't we just get along? I'm sorry. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and in this installment of Versus, we're pitting Pokemon against Digimon. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. This is a rivalry that doesn't really need explaining, so let's cut to the chase.
How are we going to find out if you won't help?
Yeah, enough riddles.
Round 1, Video Games. Despite branching out and finding great success in other forms of media, at its core, Pokemon remains one of the most successful video game series around. It's got that simple yet engaging formula of setting out into the world, catching and training as many Pokemon as possible, competing in battles, and bringing down the occasional criminal organization. Over the years, the narrative has been tweaked and polished while still keeping the spirit of the original games alive. But the series doesn't close its doors there, as it's branched out to many different genres, bringing awesome spin-offs like Mystery Dungeon, Snap, Pokémon Tournament, and Pokemon Ranger series. Unlike its counterpart, the video games centered on the Digimon franchise haven't had the same success internationally, despite its commendable list of releases. Long before Pokémon Tournament, the Digidestined and their companions took over the fighting game genre with the Rumble Arena series. The bread and butter of the series remains in the role-playing genre, however, with hits like Cyber Sleuth and the famed Digimon World series still running its course this very day.
This is it.
While many of the entries in the Digimon video game franchise hold a special place in the hearts of gamers, in terms of worldwide appeal, Pokemon takes this one by a landslide. Just look at what happened with Pokemon Go. Winner, Pokemon. Round 2, the anime.
Come on, Charmander, welcome to the group. Char! Char!
Even to this day, we're still getting new episodes of the show that defined 90s childhood, where we follow the journey of Ash Ketchum as he traverses the regions of the world, catching Pokemon and failing to become a Pokemon master. Over the years, we've seen him encounter all forms of villains, legendary Pokemon, and enter countless tournaments, culminating in a show that almost has 1,000 episodes under its belt, not to mention being given star treatment in terms of animation as of late. Yet, somehow, we're still supposed to believe Ash is only 10 years old. While there's still plenty of campy fun to be found here, Digimon definitely has a dark underbelly to it. With the majority of each season focusing on a new set of characters and their digital partners, there are plenty of awesome fights, as well as some genuine character development to win fans over as they said goodbye to one group and were greeted by another.
Yahoo! Free at last!
Special praise had to be given to the third season, which stepped way outside the bounds of a kid's anime, and also the continuation series, Digimon Adventure Tri, that brought back all of our favorites in the best way possible. While Pokemon might be looking better than ever, the argument can definitely be made that it's fallen into something of a pattern, which it's all too happy to repeat. Whereas Digimon, for all its ups and downs, gave us some form of diversity with each series, and it certainly wasn't afraid to sprinkle on some mature content for additional impact. Winner, Digimon.
I'm not kidding. What if he did? He could be hurt or dead or something.
Round 3, the monsters.
Pika Pika. Char!
The flagships of each of these series are the colorful and often vicious creatures that inhabit them, and oddly enough, there are far more contrasts here than comparisons. Each region has its own set of unique Pokemon that have wiggled their way into the hearts of all fans, from A to Z, or Abomasnow to Zygarde. There really aren't hero or villain Pokemon, but there are some ungodly powerful ones that do not want to be messed with. These range from Pokemon that control space and time, the elements, emotions, and even a Pokemon god.
Out of my way!
Digimon inhabit a world beyond that of humans, in the aptly named digital world, where they're formed from all kinds of data. Some are highly intelligent peacekeepers, while others are deadly viruses. It's a good thing then that there's a little human intervention to stop all that, and help their digital partners ascend through Digivolution. While some might argue that some Digimon are rip-offs of Pokemon, we'd argue there's a lot more originality here. In a clash of strength, Digimon just might take the gold. However, for the sheer multitude of beloved and memorable Poke Pals, Pokemon clearly takes this round. Winner, Pokemon. Round 4, Franchise Evolution. In terms of video games, Pokemon has pulled out all the stops in taking advantage of the latest technology at Nintendo's disposal, especially in recent years with releases such as Pokémon Tournament and Pokemon Go. However, in terms of actual evolution, the franchise hasn't really reinvented itself, only perfected what they've always done. Don't get us wrong, it's why we love the games, but for the most part, it's remained comfortably within its boundaries. The anime is equally guilty of this, on which there isn't as much leeway. Come on, give us at least a new protagonist, or let Ash mature a bit maybe? Digimon hasn't had such a luxury, and has instead tackled that by actively growing up with its audience. Cyber Sleuth is a shining example of this, as it borrows from more mature JRPGs like Shin Megami Tensei, and even brought in Durarara artist Suzuhito Yasuda for the character designs. The series is constantly reimagining itself, but isn't afraid to pay homage to its roots, as is prevalent in Digimon Adventure Tri. On top of all this, it doesn't shy away from bringing in new, younger fans with series like Applemon and Digimon Fusion. Sure, many of the new ideas that Digimon pushes out don't hit their mark as well as others, but you can clearly see that they're trying to expand their horizons, way more so than Pokémon in more than one regard. Winner, Digimon. Round 5, Cultural Impact.
You teach me and I'll teach you Pokémon.
Even if you aren't a fan of the anime and you can't get into the games, chances are you've at least heard of Pokémon.
Pokémon? Pokémon was the Pokey of the man.
Adored by fans all over the globe and still going strong in terms of its seemingly never-ending anime, movies, and wide roster of video games, people are more likely to recognize Pikachu than most world leaders.
Who's that Pokémon?
It's had its ups and downs, but seeing how excited fans are to get their hands on each new installment and throw themselves back into that world, we'd say the evidence speaks for itself that it will be a long time before Pokémon leaves our cultural memory. While it's not as well known, Digimon retains its hardcore fandom who are, no doubt, elated to see their favorite characters return for a new series of movies, try their hands at a sweet new set of video games, or buy those notorious $300 Angelomon statues. What's clear is that Digimon has far from drawn its last breath as a franchise, and with its tendency to venture towards the new, it doesn't look like it's going anywhere in a hurry. But sadly, it's always going to be seen as an imitator to Pokémon.
I'll be fine, don't worry about me.
That's my big little bro.
Digimon has more than earned its place in anime culture, but up against the mountain that is its pocket monster counterpart, there's just no winning at this point in time. Winner, Pokémon.
Their journey is destined to be packed with non-stop action, millions of laughs, heart-pounding perils, and endless excitement.
As valiant as the likes of Agumon and company try, Pikachu and his Poké brethren take the crown again. The winner is Pokémon.
Shocking, isn't it?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.